You might be shocked to learn that genes are blue. The term genes actually comes from a French phrase, bleu de Gien, which translates to the blue of Genoa. This might seem puzzling at first, especially since we often think of genes in a scientific context related to heredity and DNA. The phrase references the noble lineage historically associated with the city of Genoa, known for its wealth and prestigious families. The blue blood symbolizes aristocracy, suggesting that genes carry an elite essence passed down through generations. In modern science, we know that genes are segments of DNA that encode instructions for building proteins, influencing traits like eye color or even susceptibility to certain diseases. Despite their noble roots, every human, regardless of background, shares a common genetic heritage. Isn't it fascinating how a simple term connects us all through history and science? Scientists recently discovered that the Balearic Islands are extraordinary. These stunning islands nestled in the Mediterranean Sea offer more than just beautiful beaches. They are a gateway to fascinating history and delectable cuisine. Archaeological digs across the islands reveal ruins dating back to prehistoric times, showcasing the incredible legacy of the Taliatic people who inhabited these lands thousands of years ago. Travelers can visit ancient taliots, stone structures that served as both homes and ceremonial sites, and burial grounds that whisper stories from an era long past. But history is just one part of the allure. The Balearic Islands are also a culinary paradise, celebrated for their fresh seafood sourced from the surrounding azure waters. Picture yourself enjoying a plate of sobrasada, a savory cured sausage, or treating your taste buds to a slice of ensaimada, a sweet pastry that melts in your mouth. Every meal is a celebration of local ingredients, showcasing fruits and vegetables that burst with flavor. So whether you're exploring ancient sites or indulging in incredible dishes, the Balearic Islands promise an unforgettable adventure for all your senses. Guess what really drives us to yawn? Yawning is more than just a simple act. It's a fascinating behavior that plays a surprising role in our social connections. Researchers have found that yawning can act like a form of nonverbal communication, helping to bond people together. When one person yawns, others around may feel the urge to yawn as well, creating a contagious effect that sparks a sense of togetherness. Although this phenomenon is widely recognized, scientists are still puzzled about its exact purpose. Some suggest that yawning helps increase oxygen flow to the brain or cools it down, while others believe it could signal tiredness or boredom. Despite various theories, no one knows for certain why yawning is so infectious and effective at uniting us. Isn't it intriguing how something so simple can have such depth in our interactions? Ever thought about why lemons float while limes sink? It might surprise you to learn that when you toss a lemon into water, it just stays bobbing at the surface. In contrast, limes sink right to the bottom. This intriguing difference stems from the unique structure of these citrus fruits. Lemons feature thicker, more porous rinds filled with tiny air pockets, making them less dense than water. Essentially, this buoyancy allows lemons to float and dance along the surface. Limes, on the other hand, have denser, tighter skins with fewer air pockets, which results in a heavier fruit that sinks easily. Think of it as nature's quirky game of buoyancy. This phenomenon not only captivates fruit lovers, but also serves as a reminder of the incredible variety found in nature. Next time you're squeezing lemons for lemonade or slicing limes for tacos, consider their surprising water behavior. These little quirks prompt us to appreciate the wonders surrounding us, revealing that even everyday items like lemons and limes have their own fascinating stories to tell. Why are B vitamins so different yet so similar? You might think B vitamins are just one big family, but actually they're quite a diverse group. B vitamins are a collection of unrelated compounds, each playing its own unique role in your body. They got lumped together because they often show up in the same foods, like whole grains, meats, eggs, and leafy greens. They also share the common purpose of helping to fend off deficiency diseases. For example, vitamin B1 helps convert food into energy, while vitamin B12 is essential for making red blood cells and maintaining your nervous system. Since each B vitamin has its own special job, getting a balance of them is important for your overall health. So whether you're munching on that spinach salad or digging into a hearty bowl of oatmeal, remember that each B vitamin is working hard to keep you in tip-top shape. Next time you think about nutrition, consider how these unlikely companions come together for your well-being. Hard to believe, but this beetle is harmless. The Philophaga vectula, a remarkable beetle found in the lush regions of Central and South America, boasts a striking imperial helmet-shaped head and a tough, armored body that gives it an imposing look. With its fierce jaws, one might assume this bug is a fearsome predator, but there's no need to worry. Despite its intimidating appearance, the Philophaga vectula is completely harmless to humans and other animals. These fascinating creatures play a crucial role in their ecosystems, helping to break down decomposing plant material and enriching the soil. They can often be seen basking in the sun or navigating their habitats with surprising agility. So the next time you spot a Philophaga vectula, remember that looks can be deceiving. Beneath that fearsome exterior lies a friendly, eco-friendly beetle, simply going about its business in nature's vibrant tapestry. You might be shocked to learn that planets inspire chocolates. Olympus, a popular Japanese brand, has taken sweet treats to a cosmic level with its latest collection, themed around the planets of our solar system. Each chocolate is meticulously crafted to resemble a different planet, providing a delightful treat for both the eyes and the taste buds. From the fiery reds of Mars to the deep blues of Neptune, the colors and textures of these chocolates mirror the celestial bodies they represent. Nestled in an elegant black box, this collection not only serves as a tasty indulgence, but also makes for a stunning gift or centerpiece. Imagine enjoying a bite that transports you to a different world. This creative fusion of astronomy and confectionery raises the bar on gift-giving and invites chocolate lovers to explore the universe in a whole new way. Who knew dessert could be so out of this world? Is it really true that Tesla cars can be customized? Absolutely. One of the standout features of Tesla vehicles is their remarkable personalization options. Owners can tailor everything from the car's interface, like colors and themes, to specific driving modes that suit their preferences. This level of customization means that every driver can create a unique driving experience. But it gets even better. Tesla's innovative software updates allow owners to adjust their vehicle preferences remotely, which means no more trips to service centers for simple tweaks. Just imagine changing your car settings from the comfort of your home. This keeps the Tesla modern and up-to-date with the latest features and enhancements, ensuring that your ride always feels fresh and personalized. With Tesla, owning a car isn't just about driving, it's about making it truly yours. Let's uncover the truth about bats' amazing echolocation. Bats are not just spooky creatures of the night, they possess a fascinating skill called echolocation. This ability allows them to navigate and communicate effectively in total darkness. How does it work? Bats emit high-pitched sounds that travel through the air. When these sounds hit an object, like a tree or even a flying insect, they bounce back to the bat's ears. By listening to the returning echoes, bats can create a detailed mental map of their surroundings. This skill is especially handy for hunting prey during nighttime when visibility is low. Furthermore, bats use these sounds not just for navigation, but also for social interactions, chatting with their colony members through various vocalizations. Isn't it incredible how these small mammals use sound waves to thrive in their environment? Is it really true that discover the magic of the Keebler cookie elf? The beloved Keebler cookie brand has enchanted taste buds for years, largely thanks to its adorable mascot, Ernie the Elf. This charming character, imagined as the jolly baker residing in a whimsical tree factory, invites us into a world where delicious cookies and snacks come to life. Ernie isn't just a symbol of tasty treats. He embodies a clever marketing strategy that taps into our nostalgia and sense of wonder. The idea of a magical tree filled with elves crafting cookies resonates with both children and adults, evoking cherished memories from our childhood. Products like the iconic fudge stripes and soft batch cookies not only promise delightful flavors, but also transport us to a fairy tale land, enhancing our eating experience. This imaginative portrayal makes the treats feel special, cementing a warm, friendly connection with fans. Who can resist the idea of a cheerful elf working tirelessly to create their favorite snacks? As a result, Keebler stands out in a competitive snack market, reminding us that a sprinkle of magic can make our treats even sweeter. Turns out, the truth is that did you know chocolate comes from Ivory Coast's heart? This vibrant West African nation is the kingpin of cocoa production, supplying over 40% of the world's cocoa beans. When you bite into a luscious chocolate bar, there's a good chance its journey started in the sun-kissed fields of Ivory Coast. Farmers cultivate cocoa in a warm, humid climate that provides the perfect conditions for cacao trees, which produce the beloved pods filled with rich, chocolatey goodness. Beyond its cocoa success, Ivory Coast also boasts an exciting sports culture, especially in soccer. The national team, known as the Elephants, exemplifies resilience and determination on the field. Their thrilling matches often conclude in dramatic penalty shootouts, where they've prevailed in gripping battles with nerve-wracking scores of 11-10 and 12-11. These electrifying moments not only highlight their athletic prowess, but also ignite the passion of fans who cheer with unyielding fervor. So the next time you enjoy a sweet chocolate treat or watch an intense soccer game, remember the immense pride and tradition that connect these two facets of Ivorian culture. Why exactly do we call pill bugs roly-polies? These charming little creatures, often found in gardens and under rocks, are officially known as pill bugs but are better recognized by their fun nickname, roly-polies. Surprisingly, pill bugs aren't insects. They belong to the isopod group of arthropods, which means they are more closely related to crabs and lobsters than to butterflies or ants. This connection may come as a shock since we typically think of insects scuttling about. Pill bugs have a hard, segmented exoskeleton that allows them to curl up into a tight ball when threatened. This defense mechanism not only protects them from predators, but also helps them maintain moisture, especially in dry environments. You'll commonly spot these creatures in damp places where they munch on decaying plant material, helping to recycle nutrients back into the soil. Next time you see one, remember, it's a distant cousin of the sea. Are you ready to discover more about these fascinating little creatures? Is it really true that YouTube's first video was filmed here? The San Diego Safari Park is not just a zoo, it's an incredible experience that transports you to the heart of African habitats. Visitors can roam around and get up close with fascinating animals like antelopes, majestic giraffes, playful zebras, and powerful lions. This immersive setting enhances wildlife observation, making it feel like you're on an African safari without leaving California. As you marvel at these amazing creatures, remember that this park also holds a unique spot in internet history. The first ever video uploaded to YouTube is titled Me at the Zoo, and it was filmed right here at the park. It showcases a brief moment with elephants, contributing to the video sharing platform's significant impact on how we share and consume content today. Visiting the park offers a blend of adventure and a peek into digital history. How cool is that? Dive into the mysterious world of sea spiders. Scientists have recently discovered 3 new species of deep-sea sea spiders near methane vents off the coasts of California and Alaska. These remarkable creatures belong to the Syracusura family and are as transparent as glass, making them a unique sight in the dark ocean depths. What sets these sea spiders apart is their special relationship with bacteria that live on their shells and feed on methane. The spiders then munch on these bacteria, marking an exciting first in our understanding of their diets and ecosystems. This newfound discovery could change everything we know about life in the deep sea, highlighting the complex interactions between species in these harsh environments. Understanding the role of methane in these ecosystems could also help scientists grasp how climate change impacts marine life. What other surprises do the ocean's depths hold? Have you ever considered mountain living's impact? With over 200,000 people calling mountainous regions home, these unique communities play a vital role in our understanding of human adaptation and resilience. Living in high-altitude areas presents challenges, from navigating rough terrain to dealing with changing weather conditions. Yet the benefits can be remarkable. Many mountain inhabitants enjoy stunning views, fresh air, and a close-knit community atmosphere that fosters strong relationships. Additionally, mountainous regions often boast rich ecosystems, providing habitats for diverse wildlife and unique plant species. The cultural traditions and lifestyles of these communities are also fascinating. They often include sustainable practices handed down through generations. All of these characteristics highlight the importance of preserving mountainous areas, not just for the people living there, but for the global environment. As we face climate change and urbanization, understanding the dynamics of mountain living becomes crucial. What can we learn from these thriving communities about resilience and sustainability? Hard to believe, but Banff National Park is stunning. Established in 1887, Banff is Canada's first national park and a true gem of the natural world. Nestled in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, it offers breathtaking views that seem straight out of a postcard. Visitors flock to its crystal-clear lakes like Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, where the turquoise waters mirror the surrounding mountains. The park is also a haven for wildlife, showcasing an impressive variety of species from playful squirrels to majestic elk. Each year, millions come to hike its scenic trails, ski its snowy slopes, and take in the fresh mountain air. With its picturesque landscapes and vibrant ecosystems, Banff National Park isn't just a spot for outdoor adventures, but a place to connect with the awesome power of nature. Whether you're an avid adventurer or a casual observer, the beauty and excitement of Banff leave everyone in awe. What are you waiting for? Have you ever wondered about Alcatraz's unique hot showers? During the 1960s, Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary stood out for its unusual practice of providing hot showers to inmates, a luxury not found in many other prisons of that era. While most facilities offered cold water as a standard, Alcatraz recognized that comfort, even in a prison environment, could contribute to better inmate management. These hot showers were not merely a perk. They played a role in keeping the prison population calmer and more compliant. This approach highlighted the prison's unique philosophy, which aimed to rehabilitate rather than simply punish. Many prisoners appreciated this small act of decency, which in a harsh environment felt like a rare form of respect. The decision to offer hot showers at Alcatraz signified a shift in correctional philosophy, suggesting that even small comforts could make a big difference in inmate well-being. Could such a simple feature improve modern prisons too? Believe it or not, this fish has two different vision zones. The fascinating freshwater fish, known as the anableps or four-eyed fish, hails from the warm rivers and lakes of Central and South America. What sets it apart in the animal kingdom is its remarkable eye structure. Each eye is split into two horizontally divided sections. This unique design allows anableps to see above and below the water at the same time, an incredible advantage for spotting predators and prey. Each half of its eye features two retinas and two separate corneas, creating a supercharged vision system. Imagine looking at both the sky and the underwater world without turning your head. This adaptation is particularly useful as the anableps often skims across the water's surface, making it easier to locate food while staying alert to danger. Isn't nature amazing? Surprising history, America's first underwater nuclear test. In 1947, the United States shocked the world by conducting its first underwater nuclear test as part of Operation Crossroads. Located at Bikini Atoll in the remote Marshall Islands, this bold experiment aimed to study the effects of atomic explosions on naval vessels. The operation involved detonating two atomic bombs, which created stunning underwater explosions and devastating waves that sank several old ships. Scientists, military personnel, and the public were eager to learn how nuclear blasts would affect fleets in combat. The results were eye-opening, demonstrating not only the destructive power of nuclear weapons, but also raising serious questions about environmental safety and health risks for future generations. Even though it was an extraordinary scientific endeavor, the tests had long-lasting consequences, impacting both the local ecosystem and the lives of the Marshallese people. Operation Crossroads serves as a pivotal moment in military history, reflecting the era's intense drive for nuclear capability and safety implications that are still relevant today. You might be shocked to learn that mice aren't always mice. The computer mouse, a device we often take for granted, was originally called a turtle by its creators. This quirky name came about because of its hard shell and moving parts, which resembled the shape and mechanics of a turtle. Invented in the 1960s by Douglas Engelbart, this innovative gadget aimed to simplify our interaction with computers. At the time, the design was groundbreaking. It allowed users to move a cursor on the screen with ease, revolutionizing how we navigate digital spaces. The name changed to mouse later on, possibly because of the cord resembling a tail. Today, the computer mouse comes in various shapes and technologies, from wireless to ergonomic. But its humble beginnings as a turtle remind us of how far technology has evolved. Can you imagine using a turtle instead of a mouse for your computer? Guess what really drives Swiss cheese lovers mad? In Switzerland, there's a delightful celebration called Cheese Day, where the love for this creamy delicacy takes center stage. This event highlights the rich history and craftsmanship behind Swiss cheese, which is famous worldwide for its unique flavors and textures. On Cheese Day, people gather in various towns across the country to sample an incredible variety of cheeses, from the well-known Emmental, with its distinct holes, to the nutty Gruyere. Visitors can enjoy live demonstrations showing how these cheeses are made, often using traditional methods passed down through generations. Local dairymen and cheesemakers proudly share their secrets, making it an unforgettable experience for cheese enthusiasts. Plus, there are fun activities such as cheese tasting contests, food pairings, and even cheese-themed games for everyone to enjoy. So, whether you're a foodie or just curious, Cheese Day in Switzerland is a must-see celebration that you wouldn't want to miss. Did you know that the Invisible House won an award? This stunning architectural marvel, located in the picturesque Joshua Tree, uses cutting-edge technology to blend seamlessly with its desert surroundings. Designed with low E-mirror glass panels and a strong steel frame, the house reflects the breathtaking landscape, making it appear almost invisible. The innovative design not only catches the eye but also earned the prestigious 2022 AIA Design Award, celebrating its creativity and eco-friendly approach. By taking advantage of natural light and the surrounding scenery, this unique home creates a sense of tranquility and connection with nature that many dream of. Visitors and architects alike are captivated by how it harmonizes with the rugged terrain while offering modern luxury inside. If you ever get the chance to see it, you'll understand why it's considered a masterpiece of contemporary architecture. Did you know pants were once considered vulgar? The term pants, taken from the Spanish word pantalones, sparked quite a debate in language circles back in the early 1900s. Renowned writer Ambrose Bierce didn't hold back in his 1909 writings, criticizing the casual use of pants in place of the more formal trousers. He found it exceedingly vulgar, highlighting how language evolves in cultural contexts. At that time, many held tight to the notion that more formal terms sounded proper and respectable. Fast forward to today, where the term pants has become so common that it's hard to imagine it causing any uproar. This shift reflects not only changing attitudes toward language, but also how clothing terms can shape and mirror societal norms. So the next time you slip on your favorite pair of pants, remember that even words can have a history of controversy. Have you ever wondered why cows gather in a flink? This unique term refers to a group of cows numbering 12 or more, highlighting how language captures the essence of agriculture. The word flink isn't just another name. It reflects a specific social behavior among cows when they come together. Cows are naturally social animals, and they thrive in groups, often forming bonds that help protect them from predators. When you see a flink of cows, you're observing their preference for companionship and safety in numbers. Interestingly, these animals communicate through various vocalizations and body language, strengthening their social ties. This term underscores the fascinating connection between language and animal behavior. So next time you spot a flink of cows grazing in a field, remember it's more than just a grouping. It's a display of their social nature and the richness of farm life. Believe it or not, human teeth rival shark teeth. Many people picture shark teeth as nature's ultimate weapon, known for their sharpness and strength. However, human teeth pack a surprising punch when it comes to strength. Just like shark teeth, our teeth are made of enamel. the hardest substance in the human body, which helps them withstand pressure during biting and chewing. Interestingly, while human teeth may feel softer compared to the rugged exterior of a shark's, they are engineered for strength as well. On a force measurement scale, both human and shark teeth can withstand similar amounts of pressure. This is especially important for humans, who rely on their teeth daily for everything from eating to speaking. Each tooth is uniquely designed for different tasks, such as tearing or grinding food. So the next time you snack on something crunchy, remember that your teeth are tough contenders, standing their ground alongside the formidable shark. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips us so perfectly to handle our daily challenges? Is it really true that rubies and sapphires are siblings? Yes, it is. Both of these stunning gemstones belong to the same mineral family called corundum. The magic happens when small amounts of different trace elements mix into the corundum, changing its color. For instance, rubies get their bright red hue from chromium, while sapphires can come in a rainbow of shades, thanks to elements like iron and titanium. Most people are surprised to learn that sapphires aren't just blue. They can also be yellow, green, or even colorless. This shared origin makes rubies and sapphires fascinating examples of how tiny differences at a microscopic level can lead to strikingly different results. Imagine how unique each stone is, shaped by the natural world over millions of years. From the depths of the earth to dazzling jewelry, corundum showcases nature's artistry. Next time you admire these gems, you might think differently about their colorful family ties. Guess what makes mudskippers amazing land hunters? These unique fish not only reside in mud flats and shallow waters, but can also venture onto land, showcasing remarkable agility and adaptability. Mudskippers are specially adapted to their environments, with strong pectoral fins that act like arms, allowing them to walk across the surface. This fascinating ability helps them hunt for small insects and enjoy their meals away from water. When they leave the water, mudskippers use their skin to breathe, absorbing oxygen directly through it, which is quite different from how most fish breathe with gills. Their natural habitats often consist of muddy ecosystems, which provide a safe place to explore and find food. By being able to hunt both in water and on land, mudskippers are masters of survival in their environments. This adaptability has helped them thrive in habitats that many other fish wouldn't survive in. Isn't it amazing how evolution has shaped these creatures to conquer both worlds? This might surprise you. Saturn can float on water. Saturn, the giant of our solar system, is second in size only to Jupiter, but is surprisingly light. It's so low in density that if you found a body of water large enough, Saturn would bob on its surface like a beach ball. This unique property comes from the planet's gaseous composition, primarily made of hydrogen and helium, giving it a fluffy feel rather than a dense core. But there's more to Saturn than just being lightweight. Its rapid rotation causes the planet to bulge at the equator, making it about 10% wider there compared to its poles. This equatorial bulge is a fascinating result of the balance between gravitational pull and rotational forces, demonstrating how dynamic and diverse our solar system really is. So next time you look at Saturn's stunning rings, remember that this magnificent planet could float beside you in a cosmic swimming pool. Prepare to be amazed by Calcio Storico. This unique sporting event happens just once a year in June, turning the historic Piazza Santa Croce into an exciting battlefield. Imagine a passionate mix of soccer and wrestling, where teams representing Florence's neighborhoods struggle for glory. With its roots tracing back to the 16th century, Calcio Storico showcases not just athletic skill, but also rich cultural traditions. Spectators from all over the world flock to witness players clad in vintage uniforms, competing fiercely as they chase a leather ball. The atmosphere crackles with energy as drums beat and crowds cheer their teams, creating an unforgettable carnival vibe. Whether you're a sports enthusiast or a culture lover, the thrill of Calcio Storico offers something special. Why not join in the excitement of this striking historical event next June? Guess what really drives flatulence odor away? Bismuth subgalate, commonly known by the brand name Devrim, is a remarkable over-the-counter product specifically designed to tackle the sometimes embarrassing issue of flatulence odor. Originally created for individuals with short bowel syndrome, it has quickly gained popularity among anyone looking to avoid unpleasant smells in social or crowded situations. Imagine being in a packed room and feeling nervous about possibly letting one slip. Instead of worrying, you can simply take Devram. This product works by reducing or completely eliminating the odor associated with flatulence, allowing you to maintain your confidence and enjoy gatherings without feeling self-conscious. Safe and easy to use, it can be a discreet ally in your daily life. Whether you're at a party, a meeting, or just hanging out with friends, Bismuth Subgallant ensures you can focus on having fun rather than worrying about embarrassing smells. Why suffer in silence when there's an effective solution available? What if I told you Lincoln was a wrestling champion? Abraham Lincoln, often remembered for his leadership during the Civil War, was also a formidable wrestler in his younger days. Standing at an impressive 6 feet 4 inches tall, Lincoln participated in around 300 matches, boasting an unbelievable record with just one loss. This remarkable achievement took place in New Salem, Illinois, where he earned a stellar reputation as an elite fighter. Even though it might seem surprising today, wrestling was quite popular during the 19th century, and Lincoln's skills in the ring helped him carve a niche among his peers. His strength and agility not only showcased his physical prowess, but also contributed to his leadership qualities. Can you imagine the future president grappling with opponents in the ring? Lincoln's wrestling legacy is honored in the Wrestling Hall of Fame, reminding us that even the greatest leaders had their strengths outside the political arena. This might surprise you. China has one time zone. Despite being the fourth largest country in the world, China operates on a single time zone known as Beijing time. Stretching over 5,000 kilometers from east to west, the country's geographical diversity includes mountains, deserts, and bustling cities. You might think that different regions would have their own local times, but the government decided to standardize time across the nation. This means that when it's noon in Beijing, it's also noon in far-flung areas like Xinjiang, where the sun rises and sets much later. As a result, people living in the western part of China often find themselves starting their workday in the dark. This uniformity aims to promote unity and ease communication, but it can certainly present challenges for those living far from the capital. How do you think a single time zone impacts daily life for millions? Is it really true that Roanoke vanished so mysteriously? The Roanoke colony, founded in 1587 in present-day North Carolina, remains one of the biggest enigmas in American history. Imagine being part of a community that just disappears. That's what happened to the Roanoke settlers. They were never seen again after the governor, John White, returned from a supply trip in England. When he arrived 3 years later, the settlement was completely deserted, with no sign of struggle or a fight. The only clue left behind was the word Croatoan, carved into a post, pointing towards a nearby island. This puzzling message has sparked countless theories, from the settlers merging with local tribes to being lost at sea. Archaeological digs and research continue to search for answers, but the fate of those early colonists remains a haunting mystery. Their disappearance not only captures our curiosity, but also highlights the challenges of colonization in uncharted territories. What really happened to them? Did you know that heterochromia is fascinating? This unique condition showcases two differently colored eyes in an individual, making for a striking look. Heterochromia can be genetic, meaning it runs in families and occurs when there are variations in melanin levels in each eye. Imagine having one blue eye and one brown eye. How cool is that? However, it's not just a genetic quirk. Injuries or diseases can also lead to this colorful difference. For instance, some people might develop heterochromia after trauma to the eye or as a result of certain medical conditions, like Horner's syndrome. Despite being rare, it adds to the diversity and beauty of human features. Whether inherited or acquired, heterochromia is a vivid reminder of how unique each person can be. Have you ever met anyone with this eye-catching trait? Have you seen how sea scallops travel? Sea scallops, these fascinating marine creatures, have a unique way of getting around the ocean floor. Instead of swimming, they slowly glide along using tiny little feet located on the underside of their shells. These small, muscular appendages help them search for food and find shelter among the rocky seabed. Sea scallops primarily feed on plankton and other tiny organisms, which they filter from the water. While they may not be the fastest movers in the ocean, they have an interesting method to alert themselves to danger. By clapping their shells together, they can create a quick jet of water that propels them away from predators. This combination of slow movement and quick reactions makes sea scallops quite adaptable to their environment. So next time you're enjoying a seafood dish, remember there's a whole world of activity under the waves. Can cake truly tell a story about dinosaurs? This edible masterpiece demonstrates just how art and baking can intertwine beautifully. An artist crafted a stunning cake that vividly illustrates the extinction of the dinosaurs, showcasing a fiery asteroid crashing into Earth. The intricate details bring the catastrophic event to life, inviting viewers to reflect on the dramatic changes our planet has undergone. By using cake as a canvas, this creation goes beyond simple dessert. It serves as a powerful visual representation of a pivotal moment in Earth's history. Imagine slices of delicious cake filled with rich flavors, each piece representing a character in this ancient saga. This artwork proves that culinary skill can educate and inspire, engaging our imaginations while sweetening our taste buds. Who knew that a cake could convey such a profound story from millions of years ago? It's a perfect example of how creativity can connect us to the past. Here's a wild fact about clock hands. The clockwise rotation of clock hands traces back to the design of the first mechanical clocks. These innovative devices were crafted to replicate the sun's movement across the sky in the northern hemisphere. Imagine, back in the day, clockmakers observed how the sun seemed to travel from east to west, casting its brilliant light across the land. To echo this natural phenomenon, they positioned the hands on their clocks to rotate in the same direction. This choice made it easier for people to relate the passage of time to the familiar daily dance of the sun. As mechanical clocks became more prevalent, this design standard took hold, solidifying the clockwise rotation as a universal norm. So next time you check the time, remember you're looking at a design inspired by the sun itself. Isn't it incredible how our understanding of time is rooted in nature? How many other inventions can trace their origins to simple observations like this? Hard to believe, but drums signify more than music. Throughout history, drums have played vital roles beyond just rhythm and entertainment. In ancient China, drums were not only instruments but also served a grim purpose during executions, marking the end of life with their deep, resonant beats. Imagine the tension in the air as the drum echoed, signaling a moment of great finality. Similarly, in various African traditions, the sound of drums signaled ritual sacrifices, evoking a connection to both fear and the supernatural. These intricate instruments act as a bridge between the living and the spiritual realm, conjuring emotions that range from sorrow to reverence. The powerful sounds of drums can stir deep feelings, reminding us that music often carries profound cultural meanings, serving as a reminder of our history and humanity. So next time you hear a drum, consider its rich past and the stories it tells. Surprisingly, donkeys are deadlier than plane crashes. Each year, these seemingly harmless animals are responsible for more fatalities than plane accidents. Many people underestimate the potential dangers of interacting with donkeys, often overlooking their aggressive behavior when they feel threatened or mistreated. While air travel is widely regarded as one of the safest ways to get around, donkey-related injuries primarily happen in rural areas where these animals serve vital roles as working companions. Their strength and stubbornness can lead to unexpected and dangerous situations. Without proper respect and understanding, even the most gentle-looking donkey can inflict serious harm. Therefore, it's essential to approach donkeys with caution and awareness. By recognizing their potential for aggression and understanding their behavior, we can ensure safer interactions. So the next time you see a donkey, remember that beneath that cute exterior lies a powerful animal that deserves our respect. Why does kintsugi celebrate broken pottery? Kintsugi is a beautiful traditional Japanese art that transforms broken pottery into stunning pieces of art. Instead of hiding cracks or breakages, artisans use a special resin mixed with gold dust to mend the pottery, creating a stunning contrast that highlights the imperfections. This unique approach embodies a philosophy of embracing flaws and viewing them as part of the object's story. Instead of discarding damaged items, kintsugi encourages us to see beauty in what many might consider worthless. This philosophy has influenced various creative industries, even reaching familiar brands like Oreo. The company drew inspiration from kintsugi to design a special tube that allows fans to reassemble broken cookies. By promoting an idea of restoration rather than replacement, kintsugi teaches us an important lesson about resilience and valuing the history of our items. It encourages us to appreciate life's imperfections and the beauty of mended pieces, reminding us that every break can lead to something even more special. Did you hear about the treasure of a sunken galleon? Imagine a massive Spanish galleon, the San Jose, that sank in 1708 off the coast of Colombia, carrying a fortune in gold, silver, and precious gems. Today, experts believe that this lost treasure could be worth a jaw-dropping $20 billion. The vast wealth on board has sparked interest not only from treasure hunters, but also from multiple countries, including Colombia, Spain, Bolivia, and the United States, all vying for a piece of the pie. This treasure trove has inspired countless stories of adventure, greed, and mystery, as the exact location of the wreck remained hidden for centuries. In 2015, underwater explorers finally located the San Jose, reigniting the excitement around this historical shipwreck. As negotiations unfold over the rights to the treasure, the allure of sunken riches continues to captivate our imaginations. What secrets does the San Jose hold, and will the treasure ever truly be recovered? Why exactly does a severed ear spark war? In 1739, British sea captain Robert Jenkins made headlines when he presented his own severed ear to Parliament, claiming that Spanish forces had forcibly removed it during an altercation in the Caribbean. This shocking act ignited a wave of anger in Britain, leading the public and politicians to rally against Spain. The incident symbolized the long-standing tensions between the two maritime powers, fueled by issues like trade disputes and colonial competition. Jenkins' gruesome testimony painted a picture of Spanish brutality, rallying British sentiment and stirring calls for revenge. Thus began the War of Jenkins' Ear, a conflict that became part of the larger struggle for supremacy in the Americas. The war may have originated from a single horrific event, but it demonstrated how one person's story could ignite a national conflict, reshaping international relations for years to come. Discover the fascinating world of Bengal tigers. The Bengal tiger is not just a symbol of beauty, it also holds the title of the largest female tiger species in the world. These magnificent creatures, native to the Indian subcontinent, can weigh up to 500 pounds and measure more than 10 feet from head to tail. Unlike other tiger species, Bengal tigers are known for their striking orange coats with bold black stripes, which help them blend seamlessly into their forest habitats. Unfortunately, their populations are dwindling due to habitat loss and poaching. In conservation efforts, experts are working hard to protect their environments, raising awareness about their plight. Every Bengal tiger plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, maintaining the balance of nature. So why do we need to care about them? By protecting Bengal tigers, we also safeguard many other species that share their habitat, ensuring a healthy planet for future generations. Ever thought about why Mohawk kings visited Britain in 1710? This historic visit involved 4 prominent leaders from the Iroquois Confederacy who were treated with exceptional respect as diplomats. At a time when indigenous nations were rarely represented on the world stage, these kings went to Britain to assert their sovereignty and engage in diplomatic talks. Their journey was marked by high regard as they were personally welcomed by Queen Anne, symbolizing a rare recognition of indigenous leadership. This encounter highlighted the complex relationships between European powers and Native American nations, showcasing the importance of alliances during the colonial era. The visit aimed to strengthen ties and negotiate peace, illustrating the intricate political landscape of the time. The Mohawk kings' presence in Britain not only enhanced their stature, but also paved the way for future discussions about the rights and recognition of indigenous peoples. How did this meeting influence later diplomatic efforts? Did you know cinnamon comes from trees? Cinnamon is derived from the inner bark of cinnamon trees, a fascinating process that begins after the monsoon season when the trees are harvested. Farmers carefully cut and peel the outer layer of the bark to reveal the inner bark, which is the part used for the spice we love. This inner bark is then air-dried to develop its rich flavor. The most prized variety is called Ceylon cinnamon, and it hails from Sri Lanka, which astonishingly produces about 90% of the world's cinnamon. Known for its mild and delicate flavor, Ceylon cinnamon is often preferred for cooking and baking, making it a staple in many kitchens. Its aromatic qualities not only enhance dishes like pastries and curries, but also offer various health benefits, including anti-inflammatory properties and blood sugar regulation. So next time you sprinkle cinnamon on your oatmeal or mix it into a dessert, remember the journey it takes from tree to table? Isn't it amazing how a simple spice can have such an intricate story? Here's something incredible about Nauru's capital city. Unlike most countries, Nauru is unique because it doesn't have a formal capital city. This tiny island nation in the Pacific Ocean has a fascinating history and a vibrant culture, yet it chose a different path when it comes to governance. Instead of a designated capital, the government operates from different locations, mainly in the district of Yeren, where many official buildings are found. This unconventional setup allows residents to experience a sense of community across the entire island, rather than just in one central area. Nauru, known for its stunning beaches and phosphate mining history, has a population of around 10,000 people who embrace their distinctive way of life. Imagine living in a place where you don't have to travel to a capital city for government services. How does this shape their daily lives and identity? Unlocking knowledge. What is Zarpado's secret weapon? Zarpado is a unique platform that redefines how we consume educational content. Instead of sifting through pages of text or lengthy lectures, Zarpado compiles a treasure trove of information into single, engaging video formats. This innovative approach caters to our fast-paced lives, allowing learners of all ages to absorb essential concepts quickly and effectively. Imagine being able to explore complex topics like science, history, or technology in just one captivating video. With Zarpado, users can discover a variety of subjects without feeling overwhelmed. The platform not only presents information, but also keeps it lively through visuals and storytelling techniques, making the learning experience feel like a fun adventure rather than a chore. Why settle for traditional learning methods when you can dive into a world of knowledge with Zarpado? Miriam's gossip business, a dream come true. Turns out the truth is that 67-year-old Miriam from Colombia has transformed gossip into a thriving enterprise. She decided to turn the whispers and secrets of her neighborhood into something profitable, charging between 5,000 and 10,000 pesos for her stories. However, it's the juiciest tidbits, the ones that everyone wants to hear, that can fetch her more than 500,000 pesos. Imagine that, a simple rumor turning into a hefty profit. Neighbors flock to her door in search of the latest scoops, creating a bustling atmosphere where everyone wants to know the inside information. Miriam's sharp ear for details not only keeps her well-informed, but also helps her purchase 2 houses, turning her passion for gossip into a remarkable success story. In a world where information is currency, Miriam has become the go-to source for bustling local chatter, proving that sometimes the simplest ideas can lead to the greatest rewards. What would you do with that kind of business savvy? You might be shocked to learn that lightning strikes often. This averages out to more than 100 strikes each second. Most of these electrifying discharges occur over land, especially in areas where thunderstorms frequently brew, such as near the equator. While lightning can be dangerous, it plays a vital role in our ecosystem. For starters, it helps maintain Earth's electrical balance. When lightning strikes, it creates nitrogen compounds that mix with rainwater, enriching the soil and providing essential nutrients for plants. This natural process supports agriculture and boosts food production in many regions. So next time you hear thunder rumbling or see a flash of light in the sky, remember that lightning is not just a spectacle, it's a powerful contributor to life on our planet. You won't believe this about My Cousin Vinny. This iconic film is not just a comedy, but also a fascinating glimpse into the legal world. Lawyers frequently praise My Cousin Vinny for its surprisingly accurate portrayal of courtroom procedures. The story follows a New York lawyer, played by Joe Pesci, who defends his cousin in a murder trial in Alabama. Many law professors use scenes from the film to teach students about effective cross-examination techniques. One standout moment includes Vinny's unique questioning style, which highlights the importance of details and getting the right answers from witnesses. This blend of humor and legal insight makes the film a popular choice in law schools, showing how entertainment can educate. With a mix of laughs and learning, My Cousin Vinny has secured its status as a delightful tool for aspiring lawyers. Who would have thought a comedy could be so informative? Why exactly does a fire change Hollywood history? In 1937, a massive fire raged through Fox Film Studios in New Jersey, leaving a permanent mark on the film industry. The blaze consumed an astounding 75% of the studio's films, including a treasure trove of silent movies that had captured the hearts of audiences years earlier. Imagine the stories that went up in flames, never to be seen again. This disaster highlighted the fragile nature of early filmmaking, where flammable materials and inadequate safety measures put countless works at risk. The loss was not just about the films themselves, but also the actors, directors, and the creative vision behind them. From then on, studios took fire safety more seriously, leading to better preservation practices in Hollywood. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the ever-present risks in the entertainment world and how a single event can shape the future of an entire industry. Is it really true that this island is uninhabited? The island's uninhabited status and challenging accessibility weave together a mysterious charm that captivates adventurers and dreamers alike. Picture a picturesque landscape untouched by human hands, where nature reigns supreme, and the only visitors are curious explorers. Its rugged cliffs and dense forests keep curious tourists at bay, preserving the secrets of its stunning vistas and unique ecosystems. With no bustling towns or roads leading to civilization, this natural wonder offers a rare glimpse into a world where wildlife flourishes undisturbed. Scientists and nature enthusiasts often fantasize about what lies within its borders, igniting imaginations about undiscovered species or ancient plant life. Could this enigmatic island hold untold stories waiting for someone brave enough to explore its depths? The isolation adds to its allure, inviting speculation about what other wonders might be waiting just beyond reach. Prepare to be amazed by restaurant hugs. In a world where dining can feel impersonal, one restaurant owner took a unique approach to customer service that left a lasting mark. This owner didn't just serve up delicious meals, he offered a warm, welcoming hug with every breakfast or lunch. Imagine the joy of walking into a place where your meal came with a heartfelt embrace. This cozy eatery became famous for its comfort food and even more for the 402 hugs shared between the staff and patrons. This meaningful gesture showed how little acts of kindness can greatly impact a community, making diners feel valued and loved. However, in 2014, he decided to close the doors of his beloved restaurant, leaving behind a legacy that went far beyond just tasty dishes. The hugs he provided created a ripple effect of positivity that many still remember. Isn't it incredible how one person's vision can bring so much joy? Let's uncover the truth about square watermelons. Square watermelons, a fascinating product from Japan, go beyond just being a quirky fruit. Farmers cultivate these unique watermelons primarily for their practicality. Unlike their round counterparts, square watermelons stack neatly, making them much easier to transport and display in stores. Plus, their eye-catching shape catches the attention of shoppers, often turning them into conversation starters. While they do come with a higher price tag than traditional watermelons, many people give them as gifts due to their novelty. Imagine receiving a beautifully packaged square watermelon at a summer barbecue. Their unusual shape definitely adds a fun twist to typical fruit gifts. Though round watermelons are still the more common choice, square watermelons have carved out their own niche in Japan's agricultural scene. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can have such a big impact? Is it really true that 8.7 million species could exist? Scientists currently have documented about 1.2 million species on Earth, but they believe that the actual number might be as high as 8.7 million. This staggering estimate highlights the vast unknowns in our planet's biodiversity. Many species have yet to be discovered, especially in remote rainforests, deep oceans, and tiny ecosystems like soil. Add to this the increasing rates of extinction driven by habitat loss, climate change, and pollution, and you can see how hard it is to keep an accurate tally. Every day, researchers are racing against time to catalog new species, while others vanish before we even know they exist. This mystery of undiscovered life forms excites and challenges scientists, pushing them to explore more of Earth's hidden corners. How many fascinating organisms are waiting to be found?